So let us continue our discussion. Today we'll discuss the second case study, case number 2, which is given in the RTP November 20 attempt. Let us read the question first. Advanced Traders is a partnership firm in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Okay. The firm has obtained GST registration at its head office in Jaipur. Further, the firm is having depot for storage of goods in other districts in Rajasthan. The depot are added as additional place of business in the GST registration obtained at HO. The following details are provided about the firm for the month of July. So they have given us the details for the month of July. Very important, we have to note for which month they are giving us the details. Okay, let us read one by one. Advanced Traders received goods worth 5 lakhs. Okay, it has received goods worth 5 lakh for which GST is payable on reverse charge basis. Okay, so they have given us in the question itself that the goods are subjected to reverse charge. Okay, the goods were received on 25th July. The supplier issued invoice on 24th July and the payment for the same was made on 30th July. So 30th July payment has been made, invoice has been issued on 24th July and the goods were received on 25th July. Due to absence of accountant, the transaction was recorded in the books on accounts of 1st August. Good. Next. In the month of July, Advanced Traders issued vouchers worth 2 lakh to its customers eligible to be redeemed against identified goods. Note identified goods. Also, certain set of customers were issued vouchers worth rupees 5 lakh and the vouchers are eligible to be redeemed against supply of goods in the next 6 months. So time frame for redemption 6 months. Whether goods are identified? No. So we don't know what goods he is going to purchase using these vouchers. C point. Mr. X, a partner in the firm, booked a hotel in Udaipur, Rajasthan for the wedding of his daughter. Udaipur, Rajasthan, and the firm Advanced Traders is also in Rajasthan. So intrastate. Wedding of his daughter in October. The advance amount of rupees 5 lakh for booking the hotel was paid by way of online payment from the current account of Advanced Traders in July. The hotel charged GST on booking at the rate 28%, CGST 14, SGST 14, IGST 28 as the case may be on the amount received as advance and issued a receipt voucher. Okay, so they have followed the procedure correctly. Next, Advanced Traders made a supply of goods worth rupees 25 lakhs during the month of July. Output of the aforesaid supply, out of the aforesaid supply, goods worth 5 lakh were not eligible to GST. However, Advanced Traders inadvertently charged GST on such goods and collected the same from the customer. Perfect. E. Due to clerical error, Advanced Traders made a deposit in the minor head penalty of major head IGST. Amount is 3 lakh. There is no liability of interest on IGST liability and the amount is lying unutilized in the GST portal. The balance of input tax credit as on 1st July of the firm is nil and all the registrations nil for all the registrations. GST is applicable in the aforesaid case scenario and rates unless otherwise specified. CGST 9%, SGST 9%, IGST 18%. All the amounts are given exclusive of GST wherever applicable. Okay. So now I hope you have understood the case study. I know a lot of informations are there. If you did not understand, no problem. I am there to help you. Let us solve everything one by one. Okay, first let us try to analyze the question itself. Let me also open the question. Okay, see now. In the month of July, they received goods worth rupees 5 lakhs. And this GST liability is under RCM. I hope you guys remember one thing and you are clear that RCM liability has to be paid through electronic cash ledger only. You cannot utilize what you cannot utilize. You cannot utilize ITC for the payment of this liability. I hope all of you remember this point. Next, now what they are telling. For this 5 lakhs, goods were received on the 25th, invoice was issued on 24th, payment was made on 30th, accountant was absent, so the entry was recorded in the books on 1st August. Now what is the TOS? Whether it falls in the month of July or no is what we have to analyze. Okay, do you remember what we studied in case of TOS for RCM goods? Which section? Section 12. Do you all of you remember section 12? What did we study here? We studied that the TOS will be date of receipt of goods or date of payment. And you remember, in payment always there used to be 2 bifurcations. Books or bank, whichever is earlier. Do you remember, all of you? Books or bank, whichever is earlier. And third one, what did we study? Third one we studied is invoice plus 31 days. All of you remember this. And if we are not able to find in any of the above, that is condition A, condition B and condition C, then date of entry in the books of accounts of recipient. Okay, now what do we know? From the question we know that the payment was made on 30th. Assuming that same date got debited in the bank, see, accountant is coming on 1st August and making the entry is irrelevant for us. Assuming that everything takes place on 30th of July, the TOS will fall in the month of July. And we are also doing the question for the month of July. In the question, we are computing the tax liability for the month of July. So this was the analysis of point A. Now what are they telling in point B? Let me read. Let me go back to the question. Okay. In the month of July, advance traders issued vouchers worth 2 lakhs. Okay. And vouchers worth 5 lakhs. Two vouchers were issued. 2 lakhs and 5 lakhs. And what is given in the question here? Supply is identifiable. And here, no, not identifiable. And do you remember when we discussed time of supply in case of vouchers? If supply is identifiable at the time of issue of voucher, then TOS will be on issue. And if not, then it will be on redemption. All of you remember? So the TOS for this 2 lakhs will come in July, and for 5 lakhs TOS will be only on redemption. So this is the analysis of B part. Now let us check the third one. Interesting. Hotel for marriage of daughter. ITC available, not available? Yes, available, not available? Not available. Why? Why not available? Correct, the answer is not available. Why? But if you remember, This is not for business. It is not for business purpose. So automatically ITC will be disallowed. D part. Analysis of D part. What are they telling in D part? Okay, made supply of 25 lakhs during the month of July. 5 lakhs was not liable to GST, however they collected GST. Okay, so let us analyze. Supply. Let me split it into two parts. This is okay. What about this? They say it is not liable to GST, but you have collected GST. So what will you do? Will you pay or you will keep quiet? You won't pay, you won't do anything. What will you do? Yes, you will have to pay. You remember we studied one section 76. Good. If you recollected, very good. We have studied one section 76 wherein it was said that even if goods are not liable to GST and you have collected something by the name of tax, then this becomes payable immediately. Yes, payable immediately. Forthwith payable, if you remember. So this is the analysis of D part. And now what is the last part of this question? Okay. The last part says you have paid under wrong minor head. What we have to do? We will see what is the requirement of the question. We will read the sub questions. We will analyze, and during that time I will tell you what is the use of this point. Okay. Now first things what they are telling. Compute the GST liability to be discharged from cash ledger for the month of July by advance traders. For computing this liability, consider that there is no adjustment regarding amount provided in point E above. Okay, important. They say don't do anything regarding point E. So let us compute. So what and all has happened in the month of July? First things first, RCM. Yes, RCM, 5 lakhs. So this has to be paid entirely in electronic cash ledger. RCM. How much? 5 lakhs. Into how much? What is the percentage? Let me check. Okay, 18%. I have to keep flipping, so I have taken a printout of the RTP and I am doing with that. So how much is the liability? 90,000. Next, forward charge. This is with regard to RCM forward charge. In forward charge, first thing is in B point, we already covered A point, voucher. See, in voucher, what did we discuss? Only 2 lakhs will come because supply is identifiable. Balance will come next time whenever the voucher is redeemed. So 2 lakh into 18% is 36,000. And 5 lakhs, no adjustment. So, okay. Next, C point. Let us analyze all the points one by one. Whether you will get ITC of the C point. Okay, let us come to ITC later. Let us go to the D point. So it was 25 lakhs sale supply. Let us take a supply. And 20 lakhs. Sir, but it's 25. I know it's 25. Wait. 20 to 18%. How much? 20 into 18%. How much? It's 3 lakh 60,000. And 5 lakhs I am writing separately because of what we discussed. This is only for my presentation. When I am teaching you in exam, it's not necessary because any of this is MCQ. I am writing because of section 76. So 5 lakh, this is 90,000. So see, this 90 though you have to pay only through cash. Then this, then ITC. Let me go to ITC. If you remember, now this RCM what I am paying through cash, but I can correspondingly claim the ITC in the same month. So here RCM, because of RCM I am claiming 90,000. This I am closing here 90 and hotel. Sir, but hotel you should not take. Yes, I know, I am just writing it. Hotel I am not taking. So what will be the net? Let me take my calculator. So it will be 90,000 plus 36,000 plus 3,60,000 plus 90,000 again minus 90,000. 4,86,000. So let us check the options. Here it is, 4,86,000. D. Okay. Perfect. Now let us check the next one. Amount of input tax credit to advanced traders against hotel booking expenses shall be. Would there be any change if the hotel is located outside Rajasthan? Okay. Just let us analyze this point, but the answer will be only nil. But just let us analyze. See, you remember place of supply? We studied something called as place of supply. Okay, and in that you remember regarding immovable property. What was the place of supply? It will be location of the property, wherever the property is located. Now, the firm is in Jaipur, that is Rajasthan, and hotel is located in Udaipur, that's also Rajasthan. Both is Rajasthan. So this will become intrastate. Yes, it will be intrastate supply. Suppose the hotel is located outside Rajasthan. You are from Jaipur. Let's assume the hotel is located in Maharashtra, Pune of Maharashtra. Okay. Here also they will charge CGST and Maharashtra SGST. You agree with me? Because the place of supply is in Maharashtra only. Supplier is also in Maharashtra. Location of supplier Maharashtra. Place of supply again Maharashtra. So this is again an interstate supply. And you being located in Jaipur, registered in Jaipur, you cannot claim this ITC. Yes, you remember we discussed. Okay, so now let us come back to our question. What they are asking in the question? They are asking whether you can claim ITC. See here, irrespective of the situation, answer will be nil because it is not for business purpose. You agree with me? It is not for business purpose. So nil. There will no. This will be nil. There will no change even if the hotel is located outside Rajasthan. Yes, all of you. Answer is A part. Okay, next, 8th question. What is the time limit for issuance of show cause notice where GST is collected on supplies which are not liable to GST? Okay, good. You remember section 76, all of you? I hope all of you remember section 76. What did we discuss in section 76? There is no time limit. You remember or no? No time limit for what? For issuing show cause notice. But time limit to complete the proceedings is within 1 year. Within 1 year from when? From SCN. Yes, So now what are they asking us in the question? Time limit for show cause notice. What is the answer? No time limit. C. This is because of section 76. 9. Advanced traders claimed refund of amount paid erroneously in minor head penalty of major head IGST. The authorities rejected the refund claim. Advanced traders filed a civil suit before the jurisdictional magistrate. Okay, now whether what they have done is correct or no. Okay, let us discuss. You remember refund is governed by which section? Section 54. Sir, but why are you talking about section 54 here? Okay, see. Now refund is governed by section 54 of the Act. Now here refund is rejected. So if refund is rejected under GST Act, you have to follow the mechanism in GST. What is the mechanism prescribed in GST? You have to follow that. And you have to follow even the appellate mechanism, the mechanism of appeal given in GST. You remember what is the appeal mechanism? First you file with appellate authority. No, then appellate tribunal. Not satisfied, High Court. Not satisfied, Supreme Court. See, only exception is High Court and Supreme Court. But you cannot go to the you cannot go to the magistrate courts. The only exception to that is only High Court and Supreme Court. You have to follow this mechanism. You cannot break this chain. So what have they asked us in the question? The jurisdictional magistrate can direct, can redirect. The jurisdictional magistrate cannot pass any order regarding refund. That is because of the refund claim is governed by the GST Act and you have to follow the rules, prescribed methods as per the GST Act. Okay. Last, 10th one. Advanced traders wants to utilize the amount paid erroneously in minor head penalty of major head IGST Act in its tax liability to be discharged in cash. Please select the option. Can be utilized only for discharging penalty, for discharging liability under IGST, can be utilized for discharging any minor head or major head. The amount can be utilized only for discharging the penalty. Okay. Here the answer given by ICAI is C. But I don't agree with this. Why? Okay, let me explain. 4910 rules along with rules and rules. You remember we studied one thing, that when some sort of things happen like this, you have to file a form PMT09 and transfer and then utilize. You cannot utilize directly for discharging. Here they say can be utilized to discharge liability under any minor head or major head. See, to an extent it is correct, but as per the procedure and as per the rules, it should be transferred and then you can utilize. So I don't entirely agree with this answer, but okay, they have given a blunt answer, so we will go with the answer of ICA, that is option C. Fine. Okay, so now both the case studies of the RTP we have discussed. We will continue the rest of the questions in the next lecture. Yes, fine. Thank you.